we're desperately trying to win. And sure, in our game today, there are economics and all those other things, but the number one push behind this, and it's a decision I'm making, is to, get a spark offensively. Obviously, it's difficult, and all of us feel like, man, we didn't do well enough. But one of the things we saw when we signed Stidham in the offseason was not only film from preseason games, but regular season games. And, he's a guy that, I'm anxious to see play. And if I didn't feel like he gave us the chance to win, then we wouldn't be making that move.
We beat the Chiefs. They came up to me during the bye week, and beginning of the bye week on Monday or Tuesday, and they told me that if I didn't change my contract, my injury guaranteed, that I'd be I'd be benched for the rest of the year. And I think we had 9 games left or so. I was definitely disappointed about it, and it was a process throughout the whole week, for a whole bye week. And for me, I came here to play here, to win. I knew it was going to be a process I signed a 7-year deal to for us to go and play hard, and that's my goal every time I step into the white lines, is give everything I have. I want to be here, I want to play here, I want to be able to win here, I want to win championships here, I want to give my all every week, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the score is.
So I'm sitting here just like everybody else, enjoying the holiday time off. But like I got to say, this is my channel, Rock Bottom Sports with Van Silk. Sports is a dirty business. Dirty business. I see what's going on with Russell Wilson and Sean Payton and football, basketball, mainly, be wanting these players to take a pay cut or readjust their contract. Y'all asking millionaires. Billionaires are asking millionaires to readjust their contract. So we all heard the story. You have to excuse me, because watery eyes. Russell Wilson, what's going on him being benched. And a lot of football analysts know that it's about pay cut salary. You don't want him to get hurt. Try not to pay him his money guaranteed and all this stuff here. But Russell Wilson surprisingly came out today and announced that back in October, they asked him, can he readjust his contract? And see, if he never would have spoke out, we would have never known this happened. Wilson declined to change his contract and continue playing, where the Broncos had won 3 straight games after that bye week, propelling them from irrelevancy into a playoff hunt. Since then, they lost 3 of the last 4, watching their postseason hope dwindle. But there's a lot that just go on with this here. Wilson's contract is set to balloon in terms of value and cap number over the next few years, starting at $13 million, jumping in 24. From there, it will increase as high as $58 million in 2026, with Wilson be 38 years old that season. And the sad part about it is they're going to cut him. He's probably going to end up with the the Atlanta Falcons. But let's see what some of the other people had to say besides Russell Wilson. This is Van Silk, just getting this all together, Rock Bottom Sports. Y'all have a blessed day.
Told me something off camera that the listeners and the viewers have to hear. You said that the Broncos went to Russell Wilson in October and asked him to restructure his contract. What are the details there?
All right, so here's the timeline, Acho, and it's great to be back on. October 29th, they beat the Chiefs. 2 days later, on Halloween Day, the Broncos come to Russ and they tell him, look, you got $37 million in guarantees. We need you to defer that another year down the line. Russell Wilson says no. They say, if you don't acquiesce to our demands, not only are we going to bench you, but we're going to make you inactive. Forget this season. You're going to be inactive. What does he proceed to do? They beat Cleveland, one of the best defenses in the league. They beat the Bills and Vikings on prime time. They're starting to play really good football, and then obviously they lose to New England. But over the last near 2 months now, Watcho, you're talking about a very nasty situation, and this is why we always say, and why I always say, if you're a player, forget loyalty, as Joy just said. Go get yours. It was negotiated in the original contract, that $37 million in guarantees. There's no reason why Russ should say, forget it, I'll defer. And that's where you're at right now. And then today it came to a scratching halt when Sean Payton sits him down and says, we're going with Jarrett Stidham. You're no longer our starting quarterback.